Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smith of the Black channel here at Ticker Talker, and starting off a new week, and we got a few themes going on. So first of all, we want to take a look at the SPY, and you're going to see it's going to start off as an inside day so far, right? So you can see, like on this monthly, so far barely budging, right? So the SPY not really doing anything, right? So just opens up in here, inside day, doing nothing, and you got a real mixed bag because of that. And so if we go around and look at the broader averages like we like to do, QQQ, still stock, another inside day, all right? Tight ranges, tight range to start off the week. Look at this month, doing nothing, all right? So this tells us that we want to continue to look for certain sectors and what's going on, certain other themes, because then if you go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, you can see a little bit different. Diamond's going outside day, right? So you can see where the rough spot is, right? Dow Jones, right? Look at this, see the difference? Okay, and then if we go to small cappers, you're going to see this a little bit stronger, right? And that's going to be part of the biotech rally that's going on. I'm going to get to that in just a second. So you got that going for you up here like that. Another thing that's going to happen this week is that we called it uncoupling. And what that means is we finally will have, let's get to the 60. We finally will have 4 separate openings, right? A 60, a monthly, a weekly, and a daily. They'll finally be different. Doesn't mean we don't trade till then. It means we gain more information, because what we're doing is we're identifying participants by price and time. So last week was a new month, right? So for the whole week, the monthly and the weekly opening were the same, right? And so then any given day, the 60 and the daily start off the same, and then uncouple in the second hour. So tomorrow on Tuesday, since today you're going to have that daily and weekly opening be the same, tomorrow in the second hour, right, that's we're going to have 4 separate openings. So we'll gain a lot more information about that, albeit right now SPY's doing nothing. But the story here is BIIB. We're waiting for this thing to open, an Alzheimer's drug, and so we'll see what this does. Right, it's red right now, but we're waiting for it to open after that news came out. And so what that did was get IBB popping here, right? And so there's your strength, and you can see this here. IBB was an inside month, poked down, and now boom, RevStrat month here. 1 inside, 2 down, 2 up, right? So that tells us we're going to be looking at these drugs. Certainly want to wait for that to see how BIIB opens. And you got a couple of our usual suspects like Moderna having a nice day here too, just kind of stalling out. So here in the 60, you're going to see this. Take out the previous high, take out the previous low. So if you can take this out in the next hour or go inside, this is above 224.60. And we've known about this, Momo Hammer, right? So anybody got short last month is getting rammed right here. Boom. And that tells us maybe take a look at NVAX. And NVAX, we know, big inside month, but you got a lot of acreage in there, right? Still coming up, having a nice little day to start off. So we'll see if that gives us anything else. Dow Jones Diamonds going to the lows. We also had a pop in Lilly here, and you can see now inside on the 60. So this is the follow through, just going into new highs, so you got some exhaustion risk, right? So you want to, we like coming back to previous ranges like this. On the monthly, pokes down, that's a 2 down, 2 reversal on the month. You're already in it. These become an outside bar of all that. You see that? So nice little day so far, but now stalling out with a lot of things. If we go to ALNY. ALNY, once again, that same pattern. RevStrat, inside, lower middle, pokes down, boom, coming back through. Now inside day to the upside continuation. All right, so we'll see if that continues. I just see Jazz Farm going to the highs. There's a whole plethora of drugs running here. So they're feeling pretty good about themselves. Still an inside week here, though, but we'll see on Jazz. If we go to ILMN. NVAX going to the highs right now. ILMN, same pattern. Inside month, pokes down, and then boom, RevStrat back up. So nice little day there to start off the week there for ILMN. If we go to BNTX, and BNTX, once again, that monthly, call that a Momo Hammer. All right, anybody got short last month? Boom, right there. So they're sticking it to them on a Monday. You can see it goes inside on the 60 here in the lower left. And then into recent highs, we'll see if that sets up again. If we go to ANVS. ANVS, inside on the 60 right now, just had an inside week to the upside. We know this baby's been able to move around, all right? We've had that on the gap list, and remember this. And so, once again, you're going to see this. All of these bars are inside of this. This is the Mulder bar, because anytime you have an inside bar, previous to the Mulder bar, how are you going to get outside of this? So what it does, price discovery starts over again. You get that higher high from the opening here, and then lower low. And then these became an outside bar of all that. So the question is, can you stay up here and keep going, or do we circle back down? Right now, still inside on the 60, so we'll see how that continues. If we go to ACIU, and ACIU just having a nice little ripper here, and you can see on the monthly, 2 down, 2 back up, right? You can see these guys are all inside of this Mulder bar here, right? So we're looking to go up and take this thing out here. 833. So it looks like almost there. Did we do it today? Not quite. So we'll see if that sets up again as well. Things starting to dry up because there's a lot of inside days, so you got to be aware of that. If we go to Rita, and Rita here, remember we've been watching that since this on the weekly upper middle. 2 down by taking out the low, and then boom, 2-2 reversal back through this range. And now you can see the greater broadening formation of this, right? You can see that pretty clear. Now the question is going to be strong enough to come up and take this out. So right now you got that bio strength, you got an inside day to the upside in Rita. We'll see if that sets up again for you. If we go to PRTA, and PRTA here, inside day to the upside, with an inside week to the upside, just going into recent highs or new highs. So that's exhaustion risk, but you came out pretty fast. Let's see if there was anything on the slower term to get on this thing. And a little bit tricky on this one. We'll see if it sets up again though. Let's go to 30. All right, now maybe you get yourself an inside 30 at the top. We'll see here. Other things that are going on is the memes, the Reddit boys, GameStop, and GameStop now inside in the 30, so it just stalls out a little bit. You can see here, we call this a sideways 60. Inside 30. But on a 60-minute chart, it's not going to show up as an inside bar, but it is, because that's an hour's length of time, you see? So if this was updated differently, this would be an inside bar. So you had your inside 60 here, push above this, or that. Let's say even if you went to 265.21, you got a nice move up into here, up towards 275. Now inside on the 30, we'll see if that goes, because we're watching all of them, the usual suspects. AMC poked up a little bit on that day, just couldn't stall, it's just stalling out. You can see this here stalking here. Once again, once you get stuck in a Mulder bar, you can expect to get chopped up unless we can go back and forth. So inside 60 didn't quite do it. So AMC stalling out. If you go to Space, and Space maybe get you an inside 60, and here's your inside week, trying to take that out. All right, holds the gap, goes inside, and so for the rest of the week, I want to know about Space over 33.70, where it is, and then on the daily, set up like this. Take out the previous high, take out the previous low, and boom, these two become an outside bar of that, and hopefully take that out, and we'll see if we get an inside 60 to set up. If we go to Bloodbath and Beyond, and here once again, RevStrat setup. Inside bar, pokes down, boom, comes back up through. Inside 60 didn't really go very far on that, but we'll see. There's more day left to see if these apes have it all in them to go after all of them. BB, still an inside day. But we know that, this is pretty hefty ranges in here. So he did get a little bit out of this inside 60, but then it kind of stalls out with the rest of them. Market staying quiet here, as well it should with all this kind of inside day stuff. But if we go to Beyond the Meat. And Beyond the Meat, Kramer trying to throw the apes a bone on this one, saying, if you guys want to go after a short squeeze, here's a nice position in here. And you can see that inside day comes boom through this stuff. Stop out these guys, these guys, these guys, and these guys, which gives you the inside week to the upside. And you're hopefully a measured move of this. Up, sideways measured move, and come blasting up into here and take out last month's highs. So we'll see. Bloodbath. MVIS. Amvis, more memes, and just inside month to the upside, still working a little bit. Took that 60, didn't really go blasting off, but we'll see if that sets up again for you. Clav. And another meme stalker, and on the month, you can see that poke down, take out the lows. Boom, 2-2 reversal here on the month. Over 1058, you're there, and inside day to trigger it. That was real nice. So we'll see if that keeps setting up for the gang over there. If we go to something that started last week and is trying to follow through again, is VNQ, the REITs. So if you go to the REITs here, VNQ, you can see once again that Momo Hammer monthly. Anybody got short last month is getting jammed. They thought they had a chance in here, and then they come in Monday and they came racing back in. Let's see how some of the usual suspects are looking over there. SPG still an inside day. AVB, how you doing? AVB a little bit better. Inside day, pokes down. That's RevStrat into the highs. If we go to EQIX, and still going. We've known about this for a while, so we'll see if that can go all the way to the highs. Now stalling out just a tad, so we can keep an eye on some of those REITs over there. If we go to Fubo, and Fubo, here you can see this outside month, right, and out to the upside. So what that tells me is this selling down here was rejected, and that's still being rejected. That's what's still happening. So here you come, taking out last week's highs. We'll see if we get an inside 60 for you coming up here. If we go to the Facebook, and the Facebook, remember last week we had this. Poke down, stop them out, 2-2 reversal day, back to previous range, and now still going. These become an outside bar of all that. You also have your inside week to the upside, now into new highs. And once again, Momo Hammer month, over 333.78 if they can keep that going. Now we'll see if that goes inside in the 60 as things start to dry up just a tad. If we go to WKEY, and WKEY had a quick pop. Now you might have some other bar issues. So you always want to be careful when you get a pop and then you stall out back in the middle of the range. How are you going to get outside of this range? You would have that RevStrat setup though on the month. Here, the inside bar, pokes down. If you can get back up over $9. So we'll see if we can get there. If we go to DraftKings. And DraftKings, still handling an inside month, so we're aware of that. But you do have, here's your inside week, the 212, 2 down, inside, back up, and now trying to continue and give us measured move. 212 reversal, 212 continuation. Triggered by the inside day to the upside. DraftKings, a little quick, but we'll see if that sets up again for us. If we go to ZM, and ZM, once again, same setup on that monthly. Here, inside bar, pokes down, boom, RevStrat month here. For 336.33, you're there. So we'll see. Once again, Momo Hammer weekly. See him trying to come up through this thing. If we can keep this thing going. Here was your RevStrat day. Inside day, pokes down, 2 down, and then boom, on Friday, right back up. And now that's continuing as these become an outside bar of all that. You see? If we go to FUV, FUV. And FUV, reversal on the month. Took out previous low, 2 down, 2 up. Coming back through, looking to come an outside bar of this. 1433, so you got some more room on that. Inside 60 right now. Taking that inside day to the upside, so we'll see how much more we got there. OMI. And OMI goes up, corrects, slight 2 up, slight 2 down, and boom, to start off the new week, which gives you the inside week to the upside. So you'll notice, you can look for that continuation here in the weekly. Inside week, pokes down, RevStrat back through previous range, consolidation, boom, give me a measured move, OMIs. Good one to keep an eye on this week. If you go to Fuel Cell, and Fuel Cell stalling out, maybe get you inside 60, but you can see once again here, all you had to do was wait for this reversal on the monthly. Buy it? No, 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 no. Yes, 2-2 reversal here this month. Over 1058, right? And you're there now. So got that for the rest of the month. On the downside, you get those diamonds. Some of these industrials here, diamonds having some problems here on that outside day. Right, not the end of the world because a lot of tight ranges on the broader averages, but that gives you stuff like CAT. Starting off the week a little rough here and going 2-2 down on the day. RevStrat week inside bar pokes up, boom. RevStrat week below 240.70, and that's going to tell you to keep an eye on John Deere, AGCO. And so we also have over there Triple M having some issues in the Dow, going outside day. You've got Honeywell inside day to the downside, trying to take out last week's lows. That'd be a 2-2 reversal on the week, below 228.47. We've got some healthcare. Humana still dropping off. We've known about this, the 2 up, the 2 down month, still working. All right, and so it tells you to look at like Cigna. How you doing? Coming down on this, trying to take out last month's lows here. Right, so these guys having some issues over there. How about AMTM? Looks like I'm running out of time again. Well, that's doing nothing. So we get those other guys. Just a couple others. We got some weakness in education, TAL. And we've known about this one for a while, that 3-2 monther, boom. And then the measured move here, boom, still going. Now you got some other bar issues here for the rest of the day. We'll see. Well, looks like I'm running out of time again. So a little quiet in the broader averages, but you just got to follow, where things are happening. So we're going to wait for this BIIB to open, see if these memes pick up, and, deal with the inside day that's coming. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Black Channel here at Ticker Taco Strat Time Report.